We are in Thornbury at the Thornbury Cider House, and we are going to be drinking some cider today. They've got a whole bunch of new ones. We're going to be taking a tour of the brewery. We're going to be doing all sorts of fun stuff. But first, let's take a look at what they have to offer in these beautiful summer months when people get thirsty. Hi, Doug.
Hi.
I'm here with Doug Johnson, who is the Cider Master. That's quite the title.
Yep.
It is. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
I've been doing it since the very beginning in 2007.
Okay.
And actually, even before that, they originally asked me to make cider for them, and I made it out of my basement first.
That's
and
amazing.
then I brought them samples, and they tried, they liked it, and they hired me, and so it's been since 2007.
The rest is history.
Yep.
Okay, so you've got some old favorites, and you guys have some new ones.
Yes. So the original, this is our flagship, the premium apple cider, and it all starts with the quality of the juice. And so we use fresh pressed Ontario apple juice that is 24 to maybe at most 72 hours old. So it's really fresh pressed.
Okay.
And that we add that back into the cider, and that really accentuates the apple flavor and aroma naturally.
Okay.
And then we have. We can go to the blood orange, and that's our top seller, our perennial top seller. And you get the blood orange zest and different aromas of the blood orange and tropical notes. And
That's
it's
so good.
very zesty orange.
It's perfect for summertime.
Yes. So that one's only available here at the retail store here at
gorgeous.
this time, but we're looking at getting it into the LCBO in the near future, we hope.
And I think it's best in class for sure. Top selling.
It was, yeah. Then we have the wild blueberry.
Okay.
So it's wild blueberry elderflower. So it's made with real wild blueberry juice that has won World Juice Quality Award Gold. So you really get the natural wild blueberry juice coming through with hints of elderflower and passion fruit.
And you can get this at the LCBO, right?
That is available at the LCBO.
That is so good. I almost think I like that one better than the blood orange.
Yeah.
But now, this one I've never seen before.
So this
what
one
is
is
this all about?
this one is blackberry yuzu lemonade, and it's blackberry forward, and we use a really high quality blackberry juice in it, and so we've made it twice so far this year. First time in May, and it's sold out. And then we made it again just before the long weekend, and we sold out in 9 days.
I believe it. I take this back. This one's the award-winning, right? So we need to talk about the elephant in the room. That's incredible. New favorite. This beautiful, shiny red apple. 30 seconds. Give it to me on this.
So the Glint Great Lakes International Perry and Cider Competition is one of the largest in the world. And we won a gold medal for our Hopped Cranberry.
Oh my gosh.
And it's a first place best in class. And then we also won best in class for our blood orange and for our raspberry chocolate.
Well, congratulations. That's quite a feat. This is actually an insured trophy, so I'm actually not allowed to touch it. Those are the rules.
Yep.
And it's, you know, it's a big deal to win something like this. Now, coming up, we're going to be talking about some of the beer that they offer here at the Cider House. So don't go anywhere. There's a lot more coming up on Morning Live. James Wilson is now joining me. He is the beer brew master, I guess you can call it that.
You can call it that, yeah.
Yeah, here at Thornbury, and because it's not just cider, you guys make beer as well.
We've been making beer for quite some time now, actually, and we moved our brewery from Nobleton up to Thornbury here a couple years ago. A brand new building that we attached to our historic cidery building.
That's amazing, and I'm sure you get kind of mixed people coming in. Some people like the cider, some people like the beer.
Yep.
Tell me about some of the brews that you have.
So we've got a range of brews here. We do a bunch of different styles. Our latest brew that we released in the LCBO and the beer stores are Blue Mountain Light Lager. It's 4%, about 20 IBUs.
Okay.
And that's just like a really easy drinking, clean light lager. Super crushable,
Which
great
one's
on the
that
golf
one?
course. That's this one
This
right
one?
here. The
Super
one closest to
crushable. I like that.
Yeah. Great lawnmower beer, great golf course beer.
I'm not a beer drinker, but that's an easy drink.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
that
great.
is an
That's what we're
easy
going
beer.
for. Yeah, we're trying to appeal to people that aren't necessarily into craft beer yet, and it's a great starting point to get into craft beer. And it's not too intimidating for someone who's uninitiated.
Like me, who would be like, I would gravitate more towards the cider, but I could
Sure.
definitely drink those, especially on the golf course. That's
Yeah.
the Blue Mountain Light Lager.
That's right.
What's this darker one right here?
So that's our amber lager.
Okay.
It's a Vienna style beer, which originates in Austria. It's a little bit maltier, and it's 4.8% alcohol.
Okay,
That's
so a little
one of the
stronger.
first beers we ever made. I would say these two, the King Pilsner and the amber lager, are the first two beers we brewed as a brewery.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which is the one that's been winning all the awards?
Well,
all of them.
well, not all. There's a smorg, but the King Pilsner is the one we're most known for. We've been brewing that for 20 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, so that won Best Pilsner in the World Beer Awards. So,
Best Pilsner in the world.
in the world. Yeah,
Like
that's right.
in all those other countries that make beer. We're talking Germany
That's
and
right.
like everywhere that is like known for its.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, we're very happy with that one.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And if you come here, you will see they have a wall with all the awards on them, including the Apple Award, which you're not allowed to touch, but you can look at. They've got medals. I mean, you guys do very well as a brewing company.
Yeah, for sure. For
That's
sure.
amazing. Okay, so come to Thornbury, check out the brewery for beer as well as for cider. Coming up, we are going to be taking a tour of the facility and we're going to try out some of the food offerings that they have here. All right, we've made it back to where the magic happens. Derek, where are we right now?
Right now we're on our packaging floor. It's a little loud back here. What they're doing right now is they're bottling the blood orange cider. You guys tasted earlier today on the cider flight.
Yeah.
The canning line is actually here as well. Not in use today. It gets more work out, but today happens to be a bottling line day.
All right, and these guys are working hard to bottle delicious cider for us. Giving a tour of the facility, you guys do that like a 45-minute tour.
Yeah, it's about 40-45 minutes. Depends on the size of the group and how interested they are.
Okay.
But yeah, we go upstairs to the beginning of the canning line, downstairs to the cider making production, packaging area, and then back down here through to the brewery.
Okay, so I think there's a pig involved with this brewery, and I want to know a little backstory because I've been seeing it everywhere we go. I mean, it's on the cans, it's on the taps. Tell me a little bit of the history. Like, who is this guy, and why is he everywhere?
So this is Clark the Pig.
Clark the pig.
Clark is on front and center all of our beer cans. We call this the Hoppy Pig. It's made with hops and malt, all the beer ingredients.
Okay.
And then on our main logo, he's driving a tractor, which is where he is in our premium cider can.
I love that.
So Clarksburg and Thornbury, they're kind of twin cities. Clarksburg is on one side of the street, Thornbury's on the other.
Yeah.
There's our way to put a little bit of Clarksburg in each can. So in each cider can or bottle label, Clark is on there driving something different. It's a tractor on the main brand, so it's the main logo, and then we try the two brands together, the cider and the beer. We put a pig head on the beer can.
And this dates back to like the 1920s, like when this building was first
the
kind of.
original Clark the Pig is from a playbill from the 1912 Clarksburg Fall Fair.
Okay.
It's a very dapper-looking gentleman riding a very large pig, and the caption says, "Tell him I'm coming to the Clarksburg Fall Fair." So that was the
Amazing.
inspiration for Clark the Pig.
Okay, so how old is this building originally?
The building was built in the 30s.
Okay.
It was originally built as an apple storage facility.
Very cool.
So the walls are 2-foot thick concrete. They had cork insulation around the entire building.
Wow.
So it's a very historic building for the town. It's really nice as somebody who grew up here to be able to work here every day and watch it grow into something that it is now.
Well, and I love that you're such a part of the community. Like everybody knows about the Thornbury
Absolutely.
Cider
It's the
House.
first thing you see on the way into town.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Okay, so I mean, everybody knows about it. Everybody has
Everywhere
here.
I go, people are always asking, what do you guys got on now? What's the new cider? What's the new beer? I had that blackberry yuzu. It was amazing,
Blackberry Yuzu was my favorite one, and you guys are selling out of it so fast.
Yeah, we've sold out 2 different production runs. Another one coming, I think, for the end of August. Knock wood.
Yeah. And now, what's this one? I know this one's really popular too.
So
the Hazy
this is
IPA.
our Haze for Days Hazy IPA, available here, obviously, also at the LCBO and online through our store, web store, thornburycraft.com.
It's so nice that you've got a lot of stuff that you're canned and sold in the LCBO because
Absolutely.
sometimes people just can't make it out to the cider house.
Well, we can deliver through the website, but the LCBO is also really cool.
And you guys do food here as well.
We do. So this is a couple of our food dishes. These are our pretzel bites made with our house-made beer cheese. The beer cheese made with the Blue Mountain Light Lager. Again, you guys tasted that
Yes,
earlier.
I did. It was delicious. Oh my gosh, that is so good.
And then the other one is the seared tuna.
Okay, so people can come here, have the cider, have the beer, have some snacks, do a tour. This is like an all-day event. Coming up, we're going to be talking about some of the other things that you can do in Thornbury, so don't go anywhere. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Okay, Derek, you've got me to the cider house. Now that you've got me in Thornbury, what else are we going to do?
Well, there's all kinds of stuff to do. I mean, this is home for me. Mark McEwen's restaurant, Fabrica's back here. Love that place.
Big Canadian chef.
Pom Pom's Ice Cream Hut is just down there. Unfortunately, not quite open yet in the day. But that's absolutely my kids' favorite place to go. The whole town will be down there on an afternoon.
I bet.
And up here across the street is the Thornbury Bakery Cafe.
Hotspot.
Which hotspot in town, hands down, my family's favorite place to walk down for a Sunday breakfast.
I love this. It's so quaint.
Yeah, this is what the world looks like for me. My wife tells me I take it for granted, which I probably do.
You do. You're not in the rat race,
right?
In the concrete jungle.
So yeah, it's a really cool, lovely, rustic little town. Just big enough to have lots of fun stuff to do, but small enough everybody knows everybody's name.
And the tourist season. I mean, what's that like in the summertime?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, in the summertime, the line for the one set of lights in town goes back past our parking lot, which is ordinarily like a 3-minute drive.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what makes the economy go around here, right?
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
It's 12 months of the year. We've got skiing in the winter. We've got cycling and sailing in the summertime.
Yeah, I've
golf.
seen a lot of people on bikes.
Everywhere. Yeah,
Tons
a
of
lot of road
bikes.
bikes here. The Georgian Trail is just down that way, so the off-road bikes will go through there. Also the Scandinav Spa by Blue Mountain to do. Really, really fun.
That's right.
Hot pools, cool pools. I like the steam room personally.
Me too. I love the Scandinav Spa. It's so nice. Oh, there's a pizza place there. This is just
There's
in
actually
my
two
eyes.
places in town. We got New Orleans over there and Pizza down the road a bit.
Oh my gosh.
There are
coffee shop.
three
Good
coffee
grief.
shops. There's
I
the
love the
bakery,
name.
there's Good Grief, and Ashanti Coffee is back down that way.
What's Bonkers?
Bonkers is my kid's new favorite store. It is a candy store that also sells Squishmallows.
Of course.
So it's everything they could ever want, right? Squishmallows and candy.
True.
It's a
If you
kid's,
don't know what a
it's a kid-
squishmallow is, it's like
dream.
a stuffy that you can like squish.
It's a giant pillow essentially, but it's like an animal. They're really cool.
Yeah, they have a face.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Okay, well, I think we should probably pop over to the bakery maybe.
Cinnamon buns are
Get
great.
ourselves a little bit of a treat. Thanks for having
Absolutely.
us.
Thanks for coming.
We've had the best time.
Welcome to Thornbury.
Welcome to Thornbury. You got to come check it out.
Have a good time. You'll stop.